But here in the central part of the country, things are very, very quiet and comfortable. A nice evening tonight, a nice Saturday, and a nice Sunday. If you like it a little warmer, you're going to love Sunday. It'll also be a little bit more in the humid department. For tomorrow, the high-pressure system further off to the east, sunshine around our area, some thunderstorms in the northern plains up into northern Minnesota. There'll be some pretty warm and humid weather starting to flow up off the Gulf of Mexico and on into the midsection of the nation. Now on towards Sunday, that cool front will actually move a little bit closer. Showers and thunderstorms perhaps into parts of northwestern Wisconsin, and the humid weather conditions coming our way. So it looks like things are going to be pretty sticky in parts of the area on Sunday. Well, Sunday's also graduation, and I got to say congratulations to Todd Shea and Joe Mlogic, some of our weather centralites here, will be graduating on Sunday. Way to go, guys. Tonight's forecast calls for skies to remain clear, and it'll be quite mild. A low temperature of 47 degrees. Precipitation problems from it during the weekend. The soggy weather still down in the southeast and also scattered throughout the western part of the country. Here's that big thunderstorm in northwest Minnesota and parts of North Dakota, and a few showers around Iron Mountain, Michigan, into northern parts of Door County, moving out over Lake Michigan at the present time. Well, the weekend forecast, it starts off like this. Tomorrow morning, if you're going to be running to Stoughton or perhaps the farmer's market, a nice sunny start to things. Temperatures early in the day in the 50s and 60s, getting up near 80 in the afternoon with southerly winds hauling up the warmer and eventually more humid air. Some very soggy weather still down in the southeast and also scattered throughout the western part of the country. Here's that big thunderstorm in northwest Minnesota and parts of North Dakota, and a few showers around Iron Mountain, Michigan, into northern parts of Door County, moving out over Lake Michigan at the present time. Well, the weekend forecast, it starts off like this. Tomorrow morning, if you're going to be running to Stoughton or perhaps the farmer's market, a nice sunny start to things. Temperatures early in the day in the 50s and 60s, getting up near 80 in the afternoon with southerly winds hauling up the warmer and eventually more humid air. Some very sticky weather building up along the Gulf, and with southerly winds all weekend, that's going to eventually arrive here. A few thunderstorms could be as close as northern Minnesota and back into the Dakotas tomorrow. Well, Sunday is graduation day, and a couple of weather centralites will be graduating with everybody on Sunday morning. Joe Mlogic and Tom Fisher day across the state of Wisconsin. So lots going on. There's some rain in the forecast, but it's not going to rain all weekend long. Today, there was a few isolated showers around. A hot day, though. We hit a high temperature of 93, as again I said, for the third day in a row. 67 this morning's low. The airport picked up 0.14 of an inch of badly needed rainfall. Sun setting this evening at 8:40, but with all the clouds and haze around, I doubt we'll see much of it. Currently, it's cloudy and 81. North winds at 5, humidity 67%. Barometers holding steady. Around Weather Watcher land today, well, first we'll stop with the radar. Got a thunderstorm in Sauk's County around the Baraboo area, also near Portage and Columbia County, mainly drifting toward the north at the present time. Also some showers near Monroe. Most spots this evening should stay dry. I think we've got a good chance for rain coming later tomorrow afternoon and into tomorrow night. Pretty good soaking at that time. Now to the Weather Watchers. 97 from Matt DePledge in Wales. 87 from Sue Diamond and Monroe. Those were the extremes. 90 degrees in Lancaster, 95 in Fenimore, and 94 in Portage and Poinette. Throughout the Dane County area, 94 in Black Earth, 90 degrees in Evansville, and 94 degrees for Cottage Grove this afternoon. So everybody was sharing in the heat once again on this Friday. Likewise, through most of the Midwest, a lot of the cooler temperatures in the 70s is where rain is falling or has fallen in the past hour or so. 90 degrees at Minneapolis, 94 over at Grand Rapids, Michigan, 77 down at Omaha, 74 in Wichita, Kansas. And I expect to see temperatures remaining pretty warm and pretty humid. A lot of moisture in the atmosphere. As we can see on the satellite picture, a lot of clouds all the way from the Gulf Coast and Southeast Atlantic area right into Wisconsin. One big bright band of clouds across central parts of the state. That's with some thunderstorms that have been rumbling around up there. We just have some isolated activity here. I don't expect to see much sunshine over the weekend because of all the moisture in the atmosphere, and I also do expect to see occasional showers coming our way. But as I mentioned, most of the rain should be during the nighttime hours tomorrow night. So if you have activities, you're going to go out, don't let that deter you. Just kind of keep an eye in the sky as to what may be happening. Thunderstorm action at the present time, most widespread through the central parts of the state, from around Sheboygan to Green Bay over toward the La Crosse area and back into northern Iowa, southern Minnesota. Widespread rains down to the south of us through Illinois, Iowa, all the way to the Gulf Coast, all the way over to the Carolinas and down to Florida. More thunderstorm action right now in the northern Rockies, High Plains area. So it does look like we're in for a pretty good bet that we'll have some of that badly needed rain. And later tomorrow, those thunderstorms should begin rolling in. A bit on the sticky side of the stationary front. That was the one that was supposed to move through and cool us down today, but it didn't. Lies right across the area. We'll have some hazy sunshine from time to time, temperatures getting up into the 80s, and that good chance for rain coming toward afternoon and evening. On toward Sunday, most of the wet weather will head off to the east of us. Still a isolated thunderstorm threat in the afternoon, especially warm and sticky once again. It looks like we'll stay with very summery weather through the weekend. Starting